our guys. Obviously, we had a couple tough days of practice the last 2 days after not playing as well as we wanted at Miami, and I thought we played really well for 35, 36 minutes, and certainly, missed a few free throws and had a couple things go against us, and they threw some shots in at the end to make it scary. But I thought our guys played really well. We handled the power outage situation and halftime and all the kind of strangeness of the game very well, and played with great focus.
Do you need to turn the power out all the time to get Andre going?
I don't know what it is. It was, to be honest, I thought he was going to have more games, maybe not like 29, but certainly games like today where he really, shot it well from three, and he's been fighting it a little bit, and as you can see, we needed it. We still only had 64, and he had 29 of them. It was a great night for him. I thought we got, other guys played well in spurts offensively and had a couple baskets. Milt had a couple late. I thought Bernard and Rod early did some good things for us. Tanner was pretty solid. Book was good off the bench and did some nice things. So, but we didn't have another real go-to guy, and he carried us.
Last couple of minutes when they...
What does Andre have to do to have more nights like?
Oh, it's, some of it's, he's not going to have that many nights like that just because it's hard to get free. I mean, if you look at his line, it's incredible. He only took 12 shots, made 9 of them, 7 out of 9 from three. I mean, you're not going to do that very often. And it's hard when we don't have enough other options because then teams can, focus their defense on Andre some. So it makes it even more difficult. But, just hopefully seeing the ball go in more is what he needed, because he's had some good looks in some other games, and we've obviously in games when he's gone 0 for 6 or 2 for 7 or 2 for 9, it's been hard for us to win, and unfortunately there's been a few of those nights as well, but tonight he was terrific.
Last couple of minutes, do you feel like your guys maybe took the foot off the accelerator?
No, we didn't. I think it's we tried everything. You play soft and you're trying to defend the three a little bit, but at the same time you don't want to foul, and they're making shots over top of you, and there's a call or two that goes for them that I want to watch the film on, and then we played zone the last couple possessions to try to slow them down and see if that would work, and they still threw in a couple really tough shots. It's different mindset. You can look at it 2 ways. You can look at it like it's a heck of a run by them, and it is, but it's pretty good defense for 35 minutes. If they have that kind of firepower and they can make those kind of shots, and for 35 minutes they couldn't do it, then you got to look at the positive defensively. So I choose to look at it that way.
There's a couple times tonight that maybe the ball was thrown out to Milton or somebody out front. Instead of them throwing up the open shot, they threw the extra pass over to the wing.
Yeah, we tried to be better. Tried to do a better job of moving the ball. I think defensively they do some good things, and very good position team like I think we are. They come to help, make it hard, and so we had to get some ball reversal and get the ball moving. That was something that we talked about kind of midway through the first half and through the power outage, if you will, a little bit about just getting the ball moving more. It was getting stuck in a guy's hand, and their team was kind of locking back into us. I thought that was an adjustment within the game that really helped.
How pleased were you with that defensive effort, especially in the first half?
Really pleased. I mean, that was, they're not an incredible offensive team or anything, but when they have that many guys that can make threes, it really puts stress on you. And their guys inside are big. I mean, those guys are bigger than our guys, except for Bobo. So, we had to really come in locked in, and took a lot of energy and effort. I made a decision before the game that I was going to, play 2 groups of 5. And I wanted to really pressure, having those guys played, recently, and I just felt like our team I needed to be on attack mode with our team, so we were really aggressive defensively. But it's hard to do that and sustain it with 5 or 6 guys. You need to play more guys, and so we played, a second 5 and went right back with them, and I think those guys kept the pressure up, which was good, and it somewhat backfired a little bit when you're trying to pressure and wear them down, and then there's a 23-minute break, and then there's another halftime break. There's a lot of breaks, but the idea was good, and the energy from our players was really good.
What was your decision like to start Bobo and Brian today over Devin?
You know, Devin didn't have a great game the other day, and Bobo's played better. Bobo's had some times where he's played well in games now. He's been playing better in practice. You know, his confidence still comes and goes way too quickly. But I just felt like he'd earned an opportunity to start. I don't know what will happen. It will probably depend some on this week, how he practices and what happens. And, you know, to be honest, I know some people are down on Devin and have been upset with him a little bit, you know. But to show you that he's a good kid, I asked him at halftime, do you want to start or do you want to come off the bench? And he said, let Bobo start. So that's a pretty mature response from a young man. So I thought that was pretty good on his part.
Brad, the two groups of 5, are we going to see more of that during ACC
We might.
play? Or?
We might. You know, just kind of go by gut. I've subbed a lot of guys at times, and, you know, I'm trying to play some of our young guys and get them some more minutes. Obviously, we had 10 guys play double-figure minutes tonight. But, you know, this was our 3rd game in 6 days or something like that, too. So we, you know, I knew that we were tired, and especially I was hard on the last 2 days of practice. So it wasn't, you know, I knew that I was going to have to play guys today, and we decided to do it.
Speaking of the power outage, I know you mentioned that there were a lot of breaks in there, but was that maybe a good chance for you guys to take a deep breath and relax a little bit and maybe get back into the flow of the game?
You know, I thought we were fine. We just didn't make shots. You know, we didn't have turnovers. And some of that's credit to Georgia Tech's defense now. They were, you know, those guys coach too, and they were prepared. And if you look at their field goal percentage defense, it's good. They're hard to score against. And, you know, you're a little tight, you miss a couple shots. I don't know that, you know, I don't think it was an advantage that it happened. I just think it was something that happened that we had to react to.
When you're trying to keep your team motivated at 1 and 3, do you show them the ACC standings? To show
Nah,
there's still some.
No, not really. Just, you know, talk to our team about how we've been playing and why we're 1 and 3, and obviously we would like to be doing better. And a few possessions here or there we could be. We've lost some close games this year. We've had some difficult circumstances, and you know, our confidence at times can leave us quickly, and that's part of, you know, that's part of maturing as a player and as a team. And I think our team showed good maturity and confidence today.
Any other questions, Coach? Okay.
Thanks, guys.